Hey all and welcome to episode 70 of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. On this episode we are going to get our Tier 2 Void Ore Miners up and going. I ran into a couple snags on the way, which I think I have fixed up mostly. I was looking at the speed modifiers. We need 4 modifier blocks for Tier 2. And I was going to make those speed modifiers because that sounds great, right? Speeding up the thing. But we don't have any mica. The only way to get mica is through the void ore miners. The void resource miners. That's why. Bummer. Okie dokie. Alright. So we'll want to get one of those up and going. I saw that as void ore miner. So I made a white laser lens for this thing over here. It's not what we need. Noted. Resource miner. So we will need to set one of these up. Which doesn't look bad, right? That's not too bad at all. Not this time, though. We're just gonna make null modifiers for now. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 8 because we're gonna be upgrading both of our void ore miners. And to do that, I was lacking 2. That's all the extra frames I need from that. And 8. Okay. Because we need 8 more structure frames for each tier 2. We need 32 structure frames tier 2, whereas we only needed 24 tier 1 structure frames for tier 1. So basically I'm going to go over pretty soon here and break down our thing. Enchanted. Bunch of enchanted ingots. I'm gonna need more plates. And I made a bunch of triberium. Yeah, that's what I thought. And no, what's it called? Erodium. I also connected this drawer controller to our ME system. So anything in here will show up in the thing, right? Super cool, super easy, straightforward. We need these plates. Advanced. Dokie. Let's start with just the one. We're still low on rhodium crystals. One short to make our single tier 2. That's a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. break this boyo, break down all of this. Those were sharing sides. I'll address that in a second, I guess. Just gonna put all the extra things in place here, so I don't have to have them in my inventory and I don't actually or accidentally use them. A short little bit of erodium to make the second controller tier. Cool. That's all the structure panels we need. We've got all the null modifiers we need. I can go in there. Crystal laser lens, plenty of cores. Alrighty. Pop that back down there. Just, I think all the things are in place. Don't want the black laser lens. I want the crystal laser lens. Assembled. True. Cool. So that should be going. This should not be going. No, that says it's still assembled. That's still mining. I'm not going to argue with it, but it's I for sure broke it. Maybe the upgraded tiers doesn't affect it. Does that make sense? Maybe I can use upgraded tiers on the old ones. It's the only reason this would still be working. Tick. This is actually using less power, the tier 2. And is faster. Huh. Neat. So what are we lacking for the next one? We are lacking 30 tier 2 structure frames, right? Means we are lacking lots of erodium. We are lacking more triberium, and we're making more enchanted plates. So we actually have enough enchanted plates right now. We need... Right? No. Now we have enough enchanted plates. Because we need 32 of these. I have 2. So we're missing 1560 tribarium and lots of rhodium crystals. The rhodium crystals we just kind of have to wait on, which is okay. Not the best, but alright. What else? Nothing? This is our extra laser coil we need for the construction. I'm gonna switch out the laser lens again. Don't need that extra structure panel. Null modifiers. Yeah. Cool. Tier 2's up and going then. One of them, anyway. Right? Row. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, we've basically just gotta kill time for more rhodium. I did do a bit of AFKing after upgrading the lens to be a crystal lens, to see how much more we would get, and we actually got a significant amount of rhodium comparatively. Like, it's something like 5 times more likely to get, but I feel like, yeah, almost 5 times as likely. And here it's a little worse, the chance, but what else do we get from here? We'll also get chironite, which we need for the next tier. We're already getting all those. I'm looking for any kind of new stuff. I think we were already getting uranium. Yellowite. I don't know if we were getting yellowite. Nickel, platinum. Pretty sure we were getting those. Resonant endstone. Cobalt. Dimensional shard ore, I think we were getting already too. Silicon ore? Rock crystal ore, is that new? So some new stuff. I think. We've already got 2 chironite here, which is awesome. I guess anything that we didn't have before will show up at the bottom. Which makes sense. We were already getting dimensional shards. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and lock chironite into place. Cool. Looking at that was getting pretty full. This thing? Is that the fullest that I have? Yeah. Coal is halfway. Being a full drawer. Void ore upgrades are prohibitively expensive. Void upgrade. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought. That's not too bad at all. No, that's really easy. Did that change at some point? I remember them being just the worst to make. So I might end up making some void upgrades. In that case. Do that off screen though, as I do most of the drawer setup. It's literally just placing drawers, right? I did upgrade all of these at least once. Some of them, like iron, I upgraded twice. Because I thought that void ore upgrades were expensive. It's not what I want to happen. It's fine for now. It's truly fine for now, but that's not what I wanted. Yeah, cool. What next? Says the viewers and myself. I expected to make both void ore miners and for it to take a little longer to do that thing. But I know what I want to do next. First, I want to grab these quest rewards that have been sitting here for a while. We'll do a couple quick fetch quests. Do it, stinker. White magic dust. Some of this real quick. Complete this quest here. Is actually moving us towards majestic dust, which like we've already done that thing before. Dark magic dust. How much do I need? 18? Do I have any extra majestic dust sitting around? Did I turn it all into ingots? Probably. It's for sure what it's leading me towards. For sure. The actual thing we're going to work on next is going to be automating production of superglue and silicon. I haven't super duper looked into what all that might entail, but it'll be fine. Shouldn't be that hard, really. I say that. Very bold statement. My end. Alright. How's this doing? Real close. 4 more. Okay. While we're waiting on that, chrome plate and titanium plate do not have nearly... No, absolutely not. Titanium? Absolutely not. That's so much. I do have magma blocks. Needed 5. They're light emitting. Didn't know that. Gives me a free rune of fire. That's cool. Liquid magma cell. What is this moving me towards? Probably exactly that. Nitronite. 100%. Magma. Not mama. Magma. Do 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 do. SRAM. This. Terrax, Ardite. Now I think I just tossed in there and hope, yeah? Fine. What? Come on. In a smeltery. Yeah. It's not hot enough. Oh. Hmm. That's interesting. Hot enough for magma cream? Oh man, it is. That's exciting. I think that's actually 2 ingots worth too. So while we're doing that, that quest down here. Get a piece of terra steel for myself. Sure. Majestium. I do not have a lot extra. Do I get Majestium out of this? Industrial electrolyzer. Separator, which also gets me pyrotheum. Separator it is. Let's use it for something more, huh? Sweet. Boop. Okay. Flop back over here. Nitronite. I needed the liquid magma. Do I have just a melter? I should. So many machines. But I can put the magma blocks in there. I bet so. Heck yeah, I can. Alright. Waiting for Majestium Circuit Fabricator. Actually moves me to the liquid mixer. Alrighty. That's gonna take a while. Fine. How's this doing? Fine. Essence of the gods. Do. Then the next quest is gonna be concentrated compound. So we actually went through all of this stuff. Beforehand. So I might continue later. Flame to concentrated compound to chemical compound, yada yada yada. We also did that last time. Okay. Claim whatever there's to claim there. This quest line actually looks like it's going to lead us to spaceships based on the icon, which is very cool. Also, we're just very far away still. So, ba 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 bow, ba 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 bow. Gestium, I'm gonna go ahead and just stick here. And yeah. So let's take a look at how we get silicon, right? Or here. Hmm. So if we can get to auto-producing silicon or silicon bool, then we can get interesting. Then we can set up something like a magma crucible to auto-generate silicon. Condust. Silicon. Blah, blah, blah. That would require auto-crafting this. Am I growing silicon? Maybe, right? Is silicon just a non-issue? We can be growing silicon. So maybe it's just a non-issue. Okay, silicon should be simple then. Simple enough, anyway. I'm gonna mark that just so we remember to start growing it again. And super glue, right? glue compound, super glue, we're after. Liquid mixer with liquid plastic and creosote oil. Plastic. Could set up something like that. This is just this. I could set these to go into a compacting drawer, right? And the creosote oil could come from auto-fed. It's got to be a simpler way. It's got to be. Getting glue compound isn't bad. It needs rubber and sand glass. Rubber gained from sap. Rubber trees. Boy. I think the easier way to go would be liquid plastic and creosote oil. And that could also help us get another automated way for steel, right? That would be slowed by having a full super glue tank, which is fine, because we're also growing steel. Because I'd also need to make this sanded glass, which is actually crafted, so we'd need to make it like an auto crafter. Blah, blah, blah. That all sounds pretty involved. Like, this path is kind of involved too. We'd need a liquid mixer. But that's not bad. Excuse me. We are already automatically producing the pieces we need for that. We just need a compacting drawer to put that into place. Put it into any number of things that can smelt, right? And then move plastic to magma crucible. Isn't bad. And the creosote oil, again, we can just set up through the coke oven. Be super easy. We also have a ton of it, right? An absolute ton. Oh, it'd actually be iron. Oh, I was thinking iron. It'd actually be making coal coke which we could then use for, I don't know, coke dust kept coming up. What's coke dust used for? Compact coke dust into hop graphite dust. What's that used for? Graphite ingots. They're used for making fluorescent tubes for thing. So I'd really only be doing it for the creosote oil. That's less great. I could feed the coal coke into a generator, which would be fine, I guess. I could reset up a blast furnace, but meh, right? No big deal. So I think probably just setting it up to go into a generator. Not bad. And we have so much coal stuff. Oh, we could even feed just wood in and get charcoal. And that can be used for significantly more. So we might do that. It's much less return, but we can use charcoal for a lot more. We will probably do that then. Cool. Alright, cool. That's the plan. But for now, that is it for this episode. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know if you have any good ideas on how to automate silicon and superglue. The eventual point is they're going to be connected to individual carpenters that are just going to be used to make exclusively stuff that uses those. So we'll have a super glue and silicon exclusive carpenter. Eventually we'll have a carpenter for each fluid. But for now, those two are the most used. Anyway, that's the idea and the plan moving forward for now. And yeah, thanks for staring at the sun.